So, Resident Evil 2, huh? Why this game? Why the original? There's a remake, which I love the remake. I actually prefer the original, but this isn't quite the original. This is a community remaster, in a way. So it's kind of in between the original and like a full remake. Maybe not that extreme. So what's done with this is, I think there might be actually some credits in the options. There we go. So this is made by a bunch of programmers who, as far as I know, to my knowledge, came up with an algorithm to reconstruct the pre-rendered backgrounds and upscale them. And then also they worked on a lot of other changes with updating the character models with a bit more polygons, just to make sure everything blends in well, and the UI is cleaned up and at a high resolution, and maybe some other changes too. I haven't actually played this, so I wanted to play it now because I like this game a lot. I do have a playthrough of Leon A from like 4 years ago, and that one's done with just like a regular PS1 version. This is the GameCube version running that specific remaster, and I'm gonna put links to their page if you guys are interested. So we're doing Claire's story this time.
Resident Evil 2. A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T-virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Finally here.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
Hey! That maniac's gonna will us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Oh boy. I did not familiarize myself with the X input controls. So this is going to be a more of a casual showcase rather than like a speedrun or anything. But it's a quick casual showcase.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
That part's kind of funny because the way he talks to Claire versus Leon, quite sexist. Oh, damn it. So, oh, this is a nice UI, actually. Yeah, it's nice and clean. So, at first glance, you might not think, like, it's anything special. But if you know the game, and you know just how original PlayStations run on high-definition screens, and how, if you have any experience with original PlayStation games, you definitely like could tell how sharp and smooth everything is now. So, obviously not like from a ground up remake like the new one, but this way it preserves how it was originally presented, and you know how my preferred way of playing the game. I do love the new remake, honestly. But I think after the honeymoon phase of its release, I just kind of come to terms with that. This is just, for me, a better overall experience. So if you don't pick up any of the items on your way to the police station, you get a special appearance by Brad, a character from the first game, as a zombie. And he gives you, like, I think the key for special costumes, I think. I was gonna do that, but I accidentally picked up bullets. So, it's fine. Might as well pick up everything. Let's see, how do I... Okay. Yeah, they replaced Claire's picture as well. And I think... Yeah, they just redid all these animations. All the artwork. Cool, man. Pretty cool. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to unequip. I need that. That's important. Oh god, they're a lot closer. Come on. Oh jeez. Whoo boy. Like I said, this is just going to be a casual playthrough. So, let's see. This is probably like my third favorite Resident Evil game. So my first would be the remake of the very first game. But that game is like way harder than this one, so... So I have reasons to want to play this just at the moment. It's fairly easy to me, at least, just because I've played it a lot, and it's short, since there's like 4 campaigns. But also, this is nice little remaster that's free, by the way, and it just goes better with my life schedule, that I can play something like this that's not too heavy, that I'm at least somewhat knowledgeable about, that I won't look like totally a fool playing. I like how you can see the reflection, but there's like no zombies or anything. Pre-rendered problems. I don't know how close he is, so I'm just gonna wait till I hear a thud. Okay. Some things I have to remember is that you have to reload in your menu, or you just have to wait till you run out of bullets and reload midway. Juked. Look at that. I'm not a pro, but you know, I could go to states. This is where Brad would be. You would see him just kind of slumping around and down here. And I think he's even like a little bit stronger than a regular Zombo. So yeah, don't pick up any items at all on your way to like up to this point, and you'll see them, and you can get special costumes from the dark room, save room. Ah, I missed this place. I could go through all the reasons I like this better, because I don't want anyone to think that it's 100% nostalgia. It's probably like 40% nostalgia, but and then the rest is like preference of mechanics and style, because the pre-rendered backgrounds, I just really dig it, and I'm not one of the people who believe that it's a product of its time, even though that may be its initial intention. I think they can still be an effective like art form, a way to play the game. It's just different. It's not necessarily older, it's just a different way of playing the game, and I like it. Like these filmic camera angles. Despite the
Hang in there.
performance.
Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire. Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
There's this fly. Keeps landing on my microphone. And my computer screen. Oh my god, go away. I'm trying not to smack it because I don't want it to be too disruptive. But if you hear a loud sound, it was out of reflex. And I apologize in advance. So he gave me a key card so we can lock some doors. But what was I talking about? Ooh. Okay, I just tried to smack the fly, and I think I got it. Anyway, so I was talking about the pre-rendered Resident Evil games. This one in particular, and the first one. The third one's good too. First three. All the pre-rendered ones except for Zero. Because I like the tank controls because they work well with the deliberate camera angles. I like the exploration of these games, the survival aspect and the puzzle aspect, the atmosphere, the music. Yeah, which a little bit of that was in the remake, but not a lot of it. And I want to reiterate, I love that game. It's so good. But as a remake, it kind of like missed out on a lot of stuff. It also cut out a bunch of content from this game. So I think maybe if it had included all that content, it would be a harder choice. Like it cut out all of the details from the separate scenarios. Police Memorandum. 8/23/1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office to the second floor to the eastern office on the first floor, 2236. Raccoon Police Liaison Department. 2236. I actually remembered that number. Oh, already. I don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need the knife. However, excuse me. However, I did put up a knife only playthrough of the first Resident Evil game. It's like the first YouTube series I've ever put up, and that was like 6 years ago. If you're interested, I won't link it. It's not very good. It's very poor quality. It's like the videos looks like it was bootlegged, and the audio is from like a shitty little microphone from a headset. Anyway, back to the camera angles. We're about to see one of the big reasons to why this is I think an effective way to tell a story visually. Shit. So you see the liquor, spoilers, that's what that is, come across the window, and you're like, what the fuck? Okay, but, it's outside, so we're safe. And then as you enter the door, the camera angle is now from the outside, like somebody's watching you. Like that monster we just saw. That's spooky. But okay, it's still outside, so doesn't mean we're not safe. And then as you keep walking down this corridor... Oh shit. The camera angle changes and now you see a busted window. Boom. Camera changes again and now you see a police officer with no head. And some debris. That's like playing this game as intended, like by yourself for the first time. That's effective visual storytelling done through camera angles with their pre-rendered backgrounds. Right. It's pretty great. Keep going. Oh geez, a drip of blood. And you kind of have to, you can't go anywhere else. You gotta go this way. Out of here. See ya. Let me try to pick this up. Oh, damn it. Oh! That was dumb. No! The controls. I kept getting the buttons mixed up. All for one herb. How am I doing? Oh, I'm still fine. They went easy on me. But yeah. I like the camera angles, they're cool. And the controls work really well because they keep you going. So if you were using directional controls, you would be like tripped up by every camera switch. So I understand people don't like them. But it's not because they're dated. It's just like a different way of approaching something. And you just have to be willing to learn a new mechanic. It's okay. I think it's okay for things not to be standardized. Like, you know. But it is helpful. Operation report. September 26. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured. Even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed, and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of their operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions to unlock the weapons storage. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all ammunition, however, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore power in the power room and secure these locks. David Ford. September 27th, 1 p.m., the west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. David Ford. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. The numbers as well as their location remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with the new threats. Cool. A little bit of context now, and some foreshadowing, I guess, of places we want to visit for bullets, for munitions. A sacrifice to the Hellfire. So this game, as with the first game, not the third game, you have two playable main characters that you can choose from at the start, and they each have different items, like standard items that don't take up inventory space. She has a lockpick, and Leon has a lighter, and that oil painting can be burned, and you can just do that right away with Leon, but with Claire you gotta find a lighter. And inversely, she can unlock like little simple locks that Leon will have to find small keys for, and those are just scattered throughout the building. Oops. I would label this as a walkthrough too, but there's definitely going to be points in this game where I'm like, what do I do? Jesus, oh no. I forgot to turn the auto aim on. Oops. There we go. Jeez, so many zombies. Come on. Damn it. I'm just trying to run to the save room so I can make a save. I don't remember if I saved in the lobby. This is one of the Resident Evils that uses ink ribbons, you know, in the originals, which is I think I have a mixed feeling about ink ribbons. Come on, move. With at least the first two games, I think they're done really well. I think, but I think the concept in general can cause some problems. But if they balance it out well, like if they don't give you too much that it becomes irrelevant, and then too little that it becomes frustrating, then I think it's a pretty interesting mechanic. Let's drop a save just in case, because now things are getting dicey. Why can't I click this? It's because I was hitting the wrong button again. My bad. Oh, I have a save for Leon. That's right, I did download this and try his out, but I think I just got to the police lobby and then quit it. Just wanted to see how it looked. And it looks good! Like, I don't know if the YouTube translation is even gonna matter. A special kind of key is required. This is where Brad's key goes. Brad had he's the fashion police, I guess. He had the key. Oops. I'm gonna get these buttons right. I'm wondering if I should just dump the bow gun for now. I'm gonna use one of these. I think I'm good. I mean, we saved, so that's a good thing about the manual saves. Manual saving, at least. I don't know about ink ribbon saves, but manual saves, you get such a good feeling. Like, I just saved, so I'm invincible until I'm not. Until I screw it up in 10 minutes and I get mad about replaying 10 minutes. Oh jeez. Damn, they load a lot of zombies on you in that hall. So these games definitely take patience. You know, you're definitely gonna die if it's your first time, or your first few times even. So this one's simple. You just make it so both of these movable statues are facing inward towards that dude. And then like push them onto these until you hear a clunk. Like some people maybe say that they like the older Resident Evil games because of the puzzles and stuff, but the puzzles were never really that like hard, and they think they don't matter that much. I don't think they're a reason to prefer this over like an action-y one. It's more of a combination of things. There's like an escape room vibe to these games where you feel like you have these little aha moments, even if they're not particularly hard. It's like a nice little win each time. You're like, I know what this goes to, I know what this does. And then that combined with just everything else about the game, the inventory monitoring, like managing resources, like the layout in general of the whatever building you're exploring, whether it be a police station or a mansion. You have to figure out your own routes from where you are, where you need to go, what items you need to take with you, what problems you might expect on your way there. So the item boxes of this game make you consider, you have to just consider so much before heading out. Especially if it's like an early playthrough and you're not super familiar with it yet. Which makes it sound like, oh, only the first playthroughs are good. But no, like once you do become familiar, that's when you start getting better and better and doing things faster and trying to beat your own times. So check this out. You click on this desk. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in this version, but you click on it just a bunch of times and you get a special photo. This is Wesker's desk. Wesker is the the leader of the STARS team. He's the guy who betrays everybody in the first game. Spoilers. He's kind of a douchebag and a creep. So you kind of do this and you see how much of a creep he is in other ways.